Wondering about the SEO complications of migration? It's a scary and tedious task. With so much at stake, there is a high possibility of ranking dips and organic traffic loss if the migration is poorly implemented. Whether you want to move your brand to a new domain or merge two owned domains, migrating a website can be prolific. With a proper planning and right skills, you can envisage high-ranking traffic recovery and better user experience, among other benefits. In the next few moments, I will cover the importance of migration, and before I do, if you'd like to see more of this kind of content, kindly take a moment and subscribe. Let's say you want to migrate a blog on the subdomain of your main site. You can increase long-term ranking, traffic, while making it easier for your visitors to find your content on your site. In cases like merging two domains or one brand buying a competitor, the fusion can result in increased ranking, authority, conversion rate, and traffic for the merged site. The reasons and benefits of site migration may vary, but it all requires experience, planning, and skill set. Creating a robust migration game plan with the following SEO checklist and reap all the benefits. The pre-migration checklist conducts risk assessment. One of the primary steps of creating a powerful plan is to calculate the risk involved in the procedure. This is also true for site migration, as most of the time it results in loss of traffic. Google and other major search engines process the changes and update its index for every new or merged website. This may take time and may result in loss of traffic in a best case scenario. In a worst case scenario, you may get little or no SEO benefits and may be liable for SEO penalties. Determine the strong domain authority. Keeping the stronger website and redirecting the weaker one is the best way to merging two sites. This will also help you keep most of the traffic and ranking intact while upsetting fewer visitors. Use analytical data to help compare every domain's pages, root, domains, ranking keywords, and determine the primary domain for the merger. Testing with Sandbox. Testing everything on a test server before starting the migration process is important to determine any flaws. Crawl the site. Use a crawl tool like Screaming Frog to get a comprehensive list of your site's URLs. This will provide information about every existing URL, like internal linking. Save this data for discovering any mistakenly removed URLs in the migration site. Mapping new URLs to existing URLs. Any other important step in a successful migration is finding the corresponding URL on the current website with the new ones that will be migrated. If two pages are similar, only one will be migrated to the final website. This will avoid duplicate content issues and improve the content's migration pages. Choose slowest period for migration. You may be prepared to expect some drop in the ranking and traffic for the migration website. However, you can soften the blow by calculating a historical slowest period to accommodate the migration of your site. Your site migration during holidays or low business days can be extremely harmful. Benchmarking analytics. Maintaining a copy of your current site's Google Analytics data. This will help you in a situation like traffic loss that may occur after migration. Simply perform a side-by-side comparison of the data from the old site and the new one to identify the pages that lost traffic. Create a custom 404 page. Make sure that your new 404 pages are not linked to the homepage to keep people on the site. This will allow the users to easily navigate the site and always find something useful, even if the clicked pages don't exist. registering Google Search Console, register the new website's Google Search Console profile under your existing account. You can include www and non-www and HTTP and HTTPS versions on every site. Create robot.txt file. Set up a new robot.txt file for your site after the migration takes place. This will help you to determine the areas that Google's bot can and cannot crawl on your final website. During the migration checklist, ensure working with tracking software. Make sure that your new site's Google Analytics or any other tracking software is collecting data and working at its best. Ensure that all new URLs and redirected URLs have an existing Google Analytics code and their metrics are tracked. Updating internal links. You may not be tempted to leave the internal links unchanged, as they will eventually redirect to the new URLs. Avoiding the updating of new internal links can slow down the site's performance and dampen your page ranking. Updating XML sitemap. Updating the XML sitemap can help Google discover the migrated site's content in new locations. Simply update the XML sitemap to Google Search Console and add its link to the robot.txt file. Submitting changes of address to Google Search Console. Carefully submit any changes of address for the migrated website within your registered Google Search Console. This will make it easier for Google to find the new location of your domain's content and index it properly. Post-migration checklist. Monitor and resolve errors. Due to some missteps during the migration process can result in issues like duplicate content, tracking errors in Google Search Console, and stay ahead of any issue. Pay special attention to 404 errors, 500 errors, crawl rate issues, HTML problems, satmite file failure, and other errors. Performing architectural audit. After migration, check the rest of the site navigation for errors and rectify them. Few of the most common errors are missing title tags and meta descriptions, removed disallowed directives of robot.txt duplicate content, disoriented mobile breadcrumbs, and slow site speed. Resubmit link disavow. The file, once the migration is done, every link will now point to the existing site instead of the old one. If the site experiences issues like bad links, submitting disavow file, which disavows search engines to link the site with these bad links. In the end, keep an eye on things and stay prepared for a dip in the traffic after the migration of the site. If every step during the migration is done right, you can expect to see ranking and traffic improvements along with higher site authority. I hope you like this video. If you do, please like, share, and comment. And especially comment if you have questions. We look through your comments and answer as many as we can. Lastly, if you'd like to see more of this content, please subscribe.